Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Welcome to Dank Dungeons. This is a show in which a bunch of people that are friends of mine play D&D 5th edition, actual play, video, podcast, on YouTube. It's on all sorts of different places. Check it out. We are in the midst of an adventure. This is Season 2, Episode 4. They're not titled yet. Hopefully they will be titled soon. And we just started on a dungeon. Our adventurers have started a quest to find the Axe of Eternity bestowed upon them by an exiled god known as the Star Prince during a celestial convergence which happens once every 100 years. They've traveled to the lands of the dread necromancer Morag in order to get this Axe of Eternity, because that's where the apex of the convergence is going to be, supposedly. They're following the trail of the comet. On their way, however, they got a little sidetracked with a side quest in which they need to find an oracle named Rudy. They have ventured into the Eastfield Shopping Center to do so, and are now in the midst of this dark and forbidding ruin. So, how you guys feeling?
Awesome.
I'm scared.
I'm like $10.
Feeling like $10?
Yeah.
I'm feeling like $1 million.
Oh, well, that's much better.
But that's a lot of responsibility. It's a lot of responsibility, though. It's really stressful.
You don't think that's it's an overvaluation?
Ooh.
Damn, Davis. That was a really mean thing to say.
I thought I was scared before.
I said I was worth $10. So you're saying you're worth $999,999.
I didn't say that's what I was worth. I said that's how I felt.
$990 more.
We're fighting.
So,
That's quite a bit more money.
for those who are just joining the show, I don't know why you would be, because we're on episode 4. But we've got Todd, the Elven Ranger. We've got Quorne, the Goblin Paladin, and Bettania, the human Wizrad. So
I was really worried you were doing that all on accident. I was like, oh no, Alex is having a stroke.
He's good at every episode.
We've got to call
there's
somebody.
a stroke every episode. That's
At the beginning. At the beginning of every episode. If you see him testing his pulse, it's because he's probably having a stroke.
Mm-hmm. That's true. So you guys have just you found a secret entryway into the Eastfield Shopping Center. You went in through a ruined store known as the Sneaker Center. It was there was a lot of old sneakers. Davis already dropped something.
Well, he didn't spill any.
At least he didn't spill anything.
Do you know what?
The water just started pouring out of that.
It feels like targeted assault.
So
I'm
Whoa.
gonna put up my defensive barriers.
Whoa.
Defensive
Can you
barriers are
afford it with your
activated.
$10?
I can. Defensive barriers are real cheap.
You exited the Sneaker Center and found yourself in what looked like sort of a main thoroughfare in this area. It was very dark, and you have a light source. I don't remember who cast light. Somebody did. And who
Cast
did?
it on my scimitar, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. On your scimitar.
Glowing sword.
Sammy-tar?
Sammy
Davis.
Hagar's sword.
All right.
So you guys are now in this big, dark, sort of cavernous area. You saw to your north there is a store called Sports Jurisdiction. There is also to your north, but a little bit to the northeast, there is a store called let me check my map real quick. Blazing Subject. To your west, there is a collapsed hallway that looks like it might have led to, I don't know, more of this area. And also a door to a store called Electronics Empire. And to your east, there is a hallway. It is very, very dark. There are lots of sort of the crumbling stonework of this interior area. There's lots of lots of spider webs, and you are pretty sure you hear some bats screeching as they fly through as you walk in and kind of disturb them. How do you proceed?
Do you guys want to search these stores?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, the angsty teenager in me really wants to check out Blazing Subject.
Blazing Subject. That sounds similar to me for some reason. Sounds very similar to another name.
Previous life of yours?
Previous life.
I don't know. Has Quorne ever been shopping? I don't think.
It's just...
Oh, I see. We're referencing your character from season 1.
Are we doing that? That's what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be sure.
I was doing that, and I was referencing about how it's a pun. Or is it?
I
don't know. Let's go check out Blazing Subject.
Okay.
Right. So see what kind of clothes Blazing Subject has for sale.
Let's go to Blazing Saddles and see how it looks.
You walk into this. You walk through. Even as you're progressing through this hallway, the sounds of your footfalls like echo throughout this ruined place. And as you're going, you see the entryway to Blazing Subject with its extremely stylized text and shattered windows containing lots of dark apparel. And what
does the doorway look like?
Yeah, I think it's a big weird arc with like fake like barbed wire on it and stuff. It's bad. It's like real bad. So you enter in there, and is there any specific way that you're going? Are you just walking in?
I usually when I enter stores at the mall, I walk in and go to the left.
I walk in and walk forward.
Okay.
He took the left.
He took there was no
best direction.
Told you.
I mean, like, what am I supposed to do? Like, walk back? Like, it's like walk in the store and leave. Like what?
I mean, it could be worse. You could be left with going to the right, which is what I have to do now.
I mean, I didn't know if I didn't want to have to make you do that, but
it's fine. It's okay.
What am I supposed to do? Go to the right?
It's fine. I'll get to the t-shirts sooner or later. T-shirt wall.
You all run into a lot of t-shirts.
Yeah, there's t-shirts.
Most of them are old and falling apart. They're no good. They're in worse shape than a lot of the shoes from the previous store. But
is there a Star Prince t-shirt?
You don't find one yet. If you want to do an investigation check, you probably can find one though.
Yes.
But yeah, so Todd, that's what you run into is just a lot of t-shirts. You can find that D20.
You want to introduce this guy?
Oh yeah, we have a dice tower now.
Yeah. It hasn't really been doing me any good.
What'd you roll?
5.
Oh, a 5.
I don't know if I'm going to use your dice.
I'm sorry. I mean, it must be a cursed dice tower. I think that's what we're going to be getting at there with that.
You try it when you roll next.
20.
My hands are magic.
Yeah.
I mean,
your character's hands are certainly magic. That's the thing. Yeah. So, Todd, as you go to the left, entering into a series of racks, and you find a wall of t-shirts. You find a really ratty WK t-shirt. You find a t-shirt that just says Mercury in stylized text.
Cool.
But you don't find any Star Prince t-shirts,
right.
Unfortunately.
Just seemed appropriate.
I know, right? It would have been nice, but that roll was not good enough.
No.
You couldn't find it.
Maybe if I wasn't looking for it, I would have found it.
Yes. So you guys, Davis, you went forward. Mm-hmm. And Lizzy, did you go with him or did you go to the right?
I went to the right.
You went to the right. So Davis, you notice something. So Lizzy, you run into weird knickknacks that are all sort of falling apart. And like chokers. There's a lot of chokers here for something like studded chokers. It's weird.
They're coming back though. Maybe they are back. I don't know.
Maybe they came back and went again.
I wish they would go.
Just go and stay gone.
Away.
Go away.
That's decrepit and falling apart updates there.
Inventory. As often as possible.
It's been so long
they're coming back.
You also disturb some more bats, which fly away.
Thanks, Alex.
Bats?
This isn't the first time you mentioned bats.
Yeah, no, there's...
Because you already said there was bats everywhere.
Bats.
Davis, you walk forward into sort of the more clear section of the store. There's less merchandise here because a lot of the racks have fallen apart. But you hear sort of a strange kind of murmuring sound.
I go to it.
You can't tell which direction it's coming from, though. You just hear it sort of in general around you. Where do you look? Or do you want to roll perception, or do you want anything like that?
Let's roll perception.
Sure.
So 10.
Those magic hands. So you you're not sure exactly where it's coming from. You're looking one area, you're looking to your left, you're looking to your right. You don't see anything other than just ruined merchandise. And a little farther beyond, there's like a destroyed checkout counter that has a broken down cash machine. And then you look up and you see hanging from the ceiling.
Oh no.
Are 3 strange human-sized shapes that look like they're hanging from their feet. They got their hands like this in Dracula pose. And they all have long black hair that even though they're hanging from the ceiling, their hair isn't hanging down. It's still perfectly combed and coiffed, usually over one eye. And they're wearing all black clothes. One of them's wearing a very trendy trench coat vest combo. The other one has a sleeveless tee and a metal choker on. They look, and they all look very, very pale and have circles under their eyes. And one of them, you just see sort of turn so that it's more facing your direction. And the head sort of creaks, I guess like this, because it's going to look down. And the eyes open and they're just completely red. And then its mouth opens in a slow, sort of hiss. And you see vampire fangs.
Vampire fangs.
You also realize that the murmuring was that they were sleeping, and they were just going me me as they were sleeping.
Some vampires just sleeping all cute.
Oh yeah. So
and then when they see you,
it looks at you and opens.
Me's go away.
Go away. Mm-mm. It looks at you and it opens its eyes and it goes. And its hands go up, and you see that it has these like yellowed claws. Ew. And detaches itself from the ceiling with its inhuman, weird claw feet, and swoops downward towards you. You guys are in different parts of the store, but you can hear this happen. You hear this hissing noise, and probably Quorne yelping. Let's assume he's yelping.
Does Quorne yelp a lot? Does Quorne go?
Guacamole. 1 stone.
So the things swoop down at you. You guys hear from the distance this hissing sound, and you see, or actually you don't see anything. There's too many things in the way. But the creature swoops down on you, reacting first before you, Quorne, and swipes at you with its vampire claws.
Oh no.
The claws sink deep into your shoulder as it latches onto you and attempts to carry you up towards the ceiling. Make me an athletics or acrobatics check, your choice. And take for me...
Athletics?
Sure. 9 piercing damage.
9 piercing damage?
Oh, yeah.
You're some kind of dungeon master or something? Just roll attacks and damage for the monsters?
Yeah, roll that athletics. Tell me what you get.
Why don't you hold your horses? That's a 21.
Enough, you're fine. But now it is your turn. What do you do?
I'm gonna attack back.
Nice. Okay. So, what do you swing with? You got your
I'm gonna swing with my my longsword.
Sure.
Two hands, and I'm gonna use my divine smite.
All right, go for it.
This is for the attack roll. Let's do this, Davis. Let's do this the right way. It's a 17
total.
19 total. Cool. D10. 10 plus 6 plus 4, so 22.
How much of that is regular slashing damage? How much of it is radiant damage?
10 is 12 is slashing damage. 10 is radiant.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So you see that. So this thing grabs onto you. It tries to lift you up. You manage to keep your footing, and then wheel around and slash it with your sword. And it shrieks as its flesh seems to burn and sizzle under your divine smite. And it goes, "Oh man, that's not cool! Come on!"
Of course, these vampires have to be the worst.
They're the worst. So
you just love these annoying teenager characters.
No, they're great. That's the special sort of surprise round that you guys had. Now we have that vampire acts again because it is at the top of initiative. So,
oh no.
It is going to be like, "Oh, hey man, you messed up my hair," and it just sort of fixes its hair a little bit. And then it's like, "Come on, dude, I just want to drink your blood." It's like, no big deal, right? Don't you want to be cool?
Quorne is already the coolest.
Aw, he's so confident.
Quorne feels like $1 million.
Quorne does feel like $1 million.
1 million kernels.
1 million kernels. Billion kernels. Quorne feels like a billion kernels today.
So the creature's like, "Oh, well, you might have messed up my clothes, but like ripped clothes are in right now, so I guess it's cool." And you just see the part of its shoulder that you hacked into it that seemed to burn and sizzle away, heals up a little bit. Not all the way. It's still sizzling a little, but there's significant healing that happens. And then he's just like, "Well, me and my friends are gonna get you out of our cool store. It's way cooler than anything like you could ever wear. We definitely know what's cool." And then he's going to slash at you again real quick with a couple of claw attacks.
You started a fight with a teenager.
He started the fight.
He slashes at you twice, and he's just like, "You'll never understand the darkness in my soul." And he just goes totally, completely whiffing. You just easily step out of the way. Todd, you're at the other end of the store, but you hear a commotion. EP's ears perk up.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
I'm gonna sneak.
Oh, I guess
I'm gonna sneak and see it and try and get to a position where I can see what's going on.
Roll me stealth.
Faux show. Not using that tower. Sorry, buddy.
You should have used the tower.
Should have used the tower.
I don't know.
I'll let you use the tower now if you want to re-roll. Still bad?
It's not working out for me.
Oh, sorry.
Let's say 10.
10, okay. You are an elf, so you have dark vision. You just don't have you have the light source with you. Yeah. Oh, that might make it difficult to stealth as well.
That's right.
Oh
well.
Hey, of those two rolls, what was the lower one?
It was 8.
Okay. Do you want to roll a separate stealth for EP?
EP, yeah, I think actually.
Because he does not burden with a light source. My God.
6.
You're real cold tonight.
Today.
So,
this is entertaining to watch.
I'm just I'm sneaking!
Yeah, no, you and EP are just like, we've got to go toward that noise. And EP's like, You're right, Todd. Let's stealth.
Starts barking.
And then, and he starts barking, and you both just turn sharply and knock over a rack of old t-shirts, and you're just clearly visible. But you knocked over the rack, and now you see, because you've got close enough, you see
what's going on.
This one vampire type creature that has landed on the ground, terrible fashion sense, and perfectly smooth hair, that is slashing at Quorne as he ducks backward away from it. Bettania, it is your turn. You cannot see what's going on, but you hear a commotion. You heard a rack fall over. You worry that Quorne is in greater danger than you thought.
Oh boy, that's not good. I guess I will come over to you and see what's going on, but like at a distance. Like I'm gonna come close, but not too close.
Would you like to attempt to stealth? That will be your action, or you can just come up. You have a bunch of ranged spells, so you could walk up and potentially still get a spell off.
That's true. I think I'm going to put a choker on just in case I need to disguise myself and act like I fit in.
Good call.
And then I'm going to come a bit closer, see what's going on.
Okay, you come a bit closer. You see the scene before you. You're wearing that choker. All right.
It looks so bad.
Quorne, we are back to you. I know you just started looking at a book, but unfortunately, you chose the wrong time to do that because it is your turn.
Tell me, okay, it's my turn.
Yep.
He just attacked me and missed.
Yep, he attacked you and missed. So he's standing in front of you. Oh, you have a better look at him now because there's a light source near you from Todd. And you can see that the circles under his eyes are actually just really heavy mascara. So he does seem to be a real vampire, but he's also wearing goth makeup.
This guy's kind of a nerd.
Do you say that to him?
Oh, no.
Yes. To Todd.
Oh, okay.
You see Todd there.
I see Todd. So Todd knocks down. I'm just like, this guy's kind of a nerd. I kind of feel like we should just leave.
You hear one of the other ones from up top say, "Hey, Balthazar's not a nerd."
Yikes.
He's part of our coven. He's way cool.
You guys okay?
So what are you doing now? You gonna take an attack? You gonna cast a spell?
It's like you just want to run away.
Just leave.
We just want to leave.
If you think we should, I'm just walking into this.
You're just walking into this. Yeah, let's just leave. So I don't think this is worth fighting these vampires for Hot Topic clothes. I mean, I'm sorry.
Blazing
subject
Clothes.
In case nobody got that one.
In case the audience didn't get that subtle reference. So you're going to use the disengage action, I assume, to back off? Or do you want to try and persuade them to stop fighting you? Or how are you doing this?
Yeah, I'm going to try and persuade them to stop fighting us.
Okay,
and just say, going to leave you guys to brood, because you guys are way too cool for us. I think our blood's just going to make you guys less cool.
Persuasion check.
I'll roll a persuasion check. That is actually pretty damn high.
Have you been microwaving your dice, Davis?
That's a 19.
Oh, that's a 19. Wow. Okay.
I'm just bitter.
Oh yeah. Okay, so the vampire that you have now know as Balthazar is just like, oh yeah, I guess you're not cool enough for us. Get out. Leave our lair and never lighten it again. And another one that's hanging from the ceiling is like, yeah, man, put that light out. This sucks. This sucks. And he's just going like this, and he's towards your scimitar.
Cool. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's just leave.
I didn't realize what was going on.
Yes.
Just now. We can go.
Yes.
EP, let's get out of here.
Let's just leave.
Sounds good.
Let's blow this popsicle stand.
All right, you guys back off. They continue to hiss, and one of them, the Balthazar, swooping back up to the ceiling, but it's like footage in reverse. So he goes
Goes up like foot first.
Yeah, goes up foot first and attaches to the ceiling and crosses his arms like all in reverse and then closes his eyes.
I'm gonna look at Quorne and be like,
and hisses slightly at you.
That was pretty cool.
Let us get back to our eternal rest. So you guys back out of Blazing Subjects.
I'll just walk out. Just nonchalantly.
Yeah. Nonchalantly. So you're back in this cavernous hallway. Like I said, there's sports jurisdiction to your north. There's a hallway to your east. There is a ruined hallway to your west. And also to sort of the southwest, there is a storefront that says Electronics Empire.
So I go to Electronics Empire.
I don't know where this, Oracle would be, so Electronics Empire is as good as anything.
Sure.
Electronics Empire.
You wander into...
He claps and I clapped and you clapped.
We didn't rehearse this.
Yes, we did. Well, yeah, I mean, we rehearsed it. You missed all the rehearsals.
You wander into a store called... The store called Electronics Empire. It has what looks like a ruined neon sign up above. And you see lots of cameras that are set up on display that are on tripods, like pointing in different directions. You see lots of old VCRs, a nice selection of Laserdisc players, also TVs, lots and lots of televisions.
What do the TVs look like?
They're all tube televisions mostly. There's a big TV wall towards the back of the store, and you can see as you're entering into the store, it's fairly that there's some shelves and racks of stuff, but most of that is against the far walls. So there's lots of stuff that's set up on display, but you can see through most of the store. There isn't like a lot of obscuring stuff. And you can see at the other end of the store there is another entrance that seems like it leads to the west. So it's like that ruined hallway that was caved in. Like if you could take that hallway to this point, but you could also seem to be able to cut through this store.
Nice.
Do you do anything as you're walking through the store?
Search stuff.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Investigation. Everyone gets one.
17. 17.
Okay.
2.
Dude.
Todd, you're having a bad day.
What is going on?
Oh, man. 14.
Lay down. Let you guys figure it out.
You fine. Let me see if I had. I'm sorry. Who had the high number? Davis.
Who else?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't know what's going on with me today. Usually I'm rolling pretty mediocre.
Never bad.
Pretty bad, actually.
Davis,
ones I've gotten has surprised me.
Todd and EP don't seem to find much of anything. Bettania finds a lot of electronics. Most of it seems busted, though. Like, really bad shape. There are a couple cameras that look like they work, but they're, like, really big. You have to carry them over your shoulder to shoot with them, and it's just not convenient. Wouldn't fit very well in your backpack. Plus, they need an external power supply. Like, they don't run on batteries, so I don't know. You need to plug them in somewhere. Davis, you find among a bunch of the... there's a bin. There's like a bargain bin that's all like discount VHS tapes, and there's some blank cassettes in there. And you find you might not have a card for it, but I would say mark down one blank cassette tape that is functional. A lot of them are like ruined in some way or another. And then you find a cassette tape that has writing on it that looks like that is a mixtape that somebody made.
Whoa.
And if you want to pass this to him.
What is this? The power artifact cassette tapes requires a boombox. Is there a boombox in the store?
None that work.
None that work.
You didn't find any that work.
Features Journey, Loverboy, and Stan Bush while playing Allies Crit on 7 to 20. 17 to 20.
Not 7 to 20. Jesus.
17 to 20. 17 to 20 is still very strong.
Man, I'd be lucky to even hit that.
Yeah, you're not going to roll 17, so it's not a thing
I'm not
for
going to
you.
roll a 7. Yeah.
But yeah, if you can find a working boombox, Play that during combat. Let me tell you.
Yeah. That's pretty great. I like the idea of just having a boombox.
Let's party. You play it, and then we all fight.
Guys, we gotta find a boombox. Can I try and
Fight montage.
You
try and fix one of the boomboxes?
Oh, you have no idea how they work.
Oh, damn.
Because you're a goblin,
I'm a goblin.
but you're a goblin musician.
Yeah, you're right. I'm a goblin musician. I don't know jack.
And you're from the technocracy.
I am the
Zork.
So maybe another goblin might be able to fix
Not
something.
this one.
You trust Dave.
That's it. No, so I guess you could take one of the broken things and try and, if you want to shove a broken boombox into your backpack.
I do that.
As you're doing that, you hear a voice.
Ooh.
Before you hear a voice, because you've still got the light source, you, I believe, have dark vision, so you can see fairly well. And I assume, Bettania, you're hanging out with Todd so that you're near the light source because you're human, so you can't see as well in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
But you, Davis, Quorne, you're away from the rest of the party, which is how you're able to find this stuff. And you're basically standing in front of this bin near the TV wall, and suddenly all of the TVs just flicker to life, and they sort of all flicker on at like different intervals, but they all turn on, and you hear this voice saying, "Hey, like what you find there?"
Am I talking? Is this media? Wait, never mind.
I assume you turn to look towards the TV wall.
Yeah, I turn to look towards the TV wall.
There is what looks like,
Do I see Lucy from I Love Lucy?
No, you don't see Lucy from I Love Lucy. What you see is, a guy, human, in portrait, so just his shoulders and his head. But, he's wearing these sweet sort of Ray-Ban sunglasses. He has blonde slicked back hair, and it's weird because you're really close to it, so you can tell from the image. It's very fuzzy and crackly, but his hair and his skin looks very plastic. Like it doesn't look real. And he's against this really bad, like, green screen background. So there's, like pastel, like, neon colors and different, like, stripes behind him. And it's all of the color tracking on the TVs are terrible because they're super old, and he just looks very strange. And he's looking at you, and he says, welcome to Electronics Empire.
Thank you, Mr. TV man.
Name's Max. If you want to buy that Gray 8 TV, you're gonna need to shell out some major dinero there, buddy.
How much? What am I buying?
I see you putting a great new boombox right in your bag. That's no, big no there, sir.
I was just on my way to the cashier.
Oh, strange that you'd put it into your backpack to do that.
I don't. I mean, there are no carriages. Where else? I was supposed to, I don't know. It's like, what else do I put it in? Do I just hold it under my arm?
Yeah, I think that would be totally appropriate.
All right, then I'll do that.
All right.
I just take it on my back and put it under my arm. Thank you, Max.
Price.
I'll walk up to the
price of that would be, let me calculate, and he sort of keeps going like that for like a minute as he seems to be processing some sort of information. 50 gold pieces.
Okay.
Do you have 50 gold pieces?
I don't know.
Did you not calculate? We went over this last time.
110.
Okay, so you have 50 gold pieces.
I do have 50 gold pieces.
Are you gonna put it down on the counter?
Oh no, Quorne.
Yes.
Okay, you put it down on the counter.
Dude.
Quorne would do it.
Oh, you guys!
Davis would.
You guys noticed this because the
just run
TV
out.
wall at the back of the store is visible from all parts of the store because it's huge.
Right.
And you see that weird disembodied hand. It's like sort of jerking around and glitching and stuff, and it seems to be talking to Quorne. And he says, "Thank you for your patronage. Have a nice day." And then it sort of looks over at you guys and it says, other customers. Great to see you guys here. I'm Max. Welcome to Electronics Empire.
I'm scared.
EP is very scared.
I'm gonna pat him over. It's okay, buddy.
Quorne inches his way over to them, like, you guys want to go?
Wait, did you just pay him 50 gold for a broken boombox?
Dude, I don't want to deal with this guy.
Look at this satisfied customer. Plenty of great deals here at Electronics Empire.
You're great, Max. You're great. We should really get it.
Right back at you, sir.
Alright, let's go up the back entrance.
Well, let's ask him maybe if he knows where Rudy is. I mean, he probably lives in the TV, but seems like he's been here for a while. Hey, Max.
Hello.
Do you know your way around the mall at all outside of Electronics Empire?
Oh, you have a higher perception than everybody else. You also notice all of the cameras that were on display stands when he noticed you just turned to look at you.
This is terrifying.
That's a hell's no.
He says, I'm sorry, what did you ask him?
If he knows the mall outside of Electronics Empire.
Don't head out of my store very much myself. I don't got no legs. But I'm pretty sure that this mall has several map kiosks located at either end.
Oh, wow. Okay, thanks.
If you head off in he doesn't point. He doesn't have any arms. He just he gestures. And one of the cameras swings towards the door that you guys were already heading toward. If you head off in that towards that end of the mall, you should be able to find a fantastic kiosk and give you the whole layout of the land.
Awesome. Do you know anybody named Rudy?
Rudy. I think that there's a store down near on the second level, perhaps near the food court.
Awesome. Thanks, Max.
Oh, no problem. Why don't you guys buy something? Maybe buy a great camera for you, young man. You can film all sorts of great footage of you playing with your dog.
Oh, thanks. We just wanted to get the boombox.
We just want to get the boombox, that's all. We're very happy to have the boombox. Then we leave.
You just get out of there.
Hey, what's he gonna
Let's
do?
leave. See you later, Max.
Bye, Max.
This place sucks. The mall is fucking terrible.
Everyone in this mall is the worst.
Everyone in this mall is the worst.
They either try and drink your blood, are annoying, or sell you broken boomboxes.
Sell you broken boomboxes. Come again. And then as you're walking out the door, the TV's just all shut off.
They go, poof.
Yep.
Yikes.
Ooh. Max is a creepy customer.
Yeah.
Oof, man.
All
You guys are real lucky about something. So you head out into what looks like another sort of cavernous opening area. Still very ruined, very dark. To your southwest, there is two large metal doors that look like the other side of those doors that you saw when you were on the exterior of the building.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a store to your north that is entirely caved in, and the what's it called? The awning that said the name of the store has also been destroyed. You can't read it. There's like a couple of random letters lying on the ground. So you can't get in there. Also to your northwest, there is the entrance to another store that says Toys Are We. And to your, and then there's a hallway that leads further west. And in the middle of this area, there is what looks like a little map kiosk that seems to be a map of the Eastfield Shopping Center. Would you like to take a look at it?
Great. You don't get to look.
This is where you are here. This is where we are.
Oh, so that's where we are.
Two of the players are hogging the map.
It's getting good hands.
Rudy's Records.
Nails.
What's to the west? Is that the end of the mall?
Suburban Outfitters.
Or is there more?
To the west is a hallway. Mm-hmm. To the east is the caved-in hallway and the entrance to Electronics Empire.
What's the other way to? Yeah. Are there any escalators or elevators?
Yep.
The map might tell you that if you can push past your 2 party members. So
It would be really cool if I could see it.
Please relax.
Just calm down.
They're standing right in front of me. That's how I picture it.
yeah,
I'm just
they're
like-
taking and EP is also there. Like way up
He's
center.
jumped up.
And they're completely obscuring it from view.
Okay, so we're here.
Just having a good peek at it.
I will point out that whenever if you guys walk away from the kiosk, I will have to take that map away from you. You don't get to keep it.
Okay, so we should figure this out.
But yeah, so this kiosk is like.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we gotta get downstairs.
It's in the middle of this sort of weird area, ruined area, and there's
stairs.
Escalators here.
Stairs, escalators, right over here.
Don't give it to
You
the
can go
person
past what's A1.
who goes to the
upper
mall.
floor
you definitely
B
can't take
area.
it with you because it's built into this
No.
thing,
It's true.
and it's like
Toys Are We?
dirty and grody, but it's still fairly legible.
Yeah, but I'm like the
Marcy's.
smartest one.
You guys want to check out Marcy's?
Marcy's?
You want to go Marcy's?
I would love to if I knew where it
I'll make some
was.
space.
You want
Come on.
to check out Marcy's? Because there's escalators there that we'll need to take up to get to here.
So for those watching who cannot see the map, maybe I'll post on the YouTube
You
video.
don't
I'll
get to
post
see the
an
map.
image.
The map is only for party members.
I'm guessing we can't get to nails.
You don't get to see the
That's
But
a
this
shame.
is probably also going to be a podcast. So if you listen to the
Toys Are We.
podcast, there's this kiosk and there's a mall map,
Podcast.
and it's thank you, and it's
So cute.
it's basically like
Just like a podcast.
Just like a podcast. You got cute little dimples.
Cooperative.
We have to describe because if it is a podcast.
Little beard, mustache, hair combo, nose, eyes, mouth, ears,
I'm the whole package.
Yeah, you're not missing anything.
skin bones.
Oh my god.
Also have lips and a tongue.
Ooh,
That's
Oh.
I know, right?
There's
check out
there's
that
a
lip.
there's a
One of
store
them's pretty nice.
downstairs. There's a store downstairs called Rudy's Records.
It's upstairs.
No, it's
It's E2.
we're downstairs, right?
We're down.
no,
was
you're
just-
actually you're at the higher of the 2 levels.
So is the
I
lower
assumed
level
this was
like
going down.
underground?
Yeah.
It's like a basement level.
Because see, it's
Yeah.
2 is below
See,
1.
the thing is that when you
makes-
when you showed up at this place, you noticed that it was mostly sunk. So it might be that you're actually sort of on the 2nd floor, but I wasn't going to write it that way in the map because that would cause a lot of confusion.
All right.
Oh my god.
So
Yeah, so
I just want to note a few of these names. 1 gold point and under. Mega Cinnamondoplex. Inback Steakhouse. Coke Cooperative. I really like Nails, but we can't get to that one.
yeah, that one's completely caved in, unfortunately.
That's a shame.
There's Marcy's and Toys Are We, though. We are right there.
It's true. But if we go down the stairs and down the hall, we can get to E2, which is Rudy's Records. Or if we're hungry, there's a food court right here.
Yeah.
Upper floor food area.
We'll check it out.
Let's go to Marcy's. I mean, I don't know if you guys want to go to Marcy's. I just want to see who Marcy is.
Okay, let's get
Okay,
that.
give me that map back.
Marcy's not the Oracle.
Take one quick look before you step away.
Yeah. Quorne is just interested.
He already made Max Headroom like a boss. Let's
Yes.
it could get scarier.
So, which direction you going?
Let's just go downstairs.
Is it?
I too would like to go downstairs so we can head in that direction.
Yeah, that's to the west.
To the west hallway. Okay. You're heading down that hallway. You see the big floor food area, but beyond that, because that's to your to the south, so to your left, where you approach where the escalators are, and you see as you're approaching, there has been a cave in here as well. And it looks like you're not going to be able to make it to the escalators down this hallway.
That means we can't make it to Marcy's either.
Can we get into Toys Are We?
Toys Are We you can get into, and the food area you can get into.
Let's turn around. I don't know.
Yeah, we'd have to go back through Electronics Empire, past Max.
No, we don't have to go past.
Yeah, because there's a cave in. We can't get through by Nails,
So we
Nails,
have to go
Nails
through Electronics Empire.
to get to that side if the escalator is broken or caved in. There's no other stairs that I remember, not through. And we can't get out through the front doors, can we?
Let's explore the food court.
All right.
Okay.
Upper floor
Let's get
upper
some
floor
food.
food area, the least
Okay.
creatively named of anything I put in the mall. You walk in, it's a pretty small food court. There's some different long tables, couple. It's kind of like if you've ever seen like a food court in a Target. It's like that size.
Ew.
Small.
So it's pretty small.
Is there any Pizza Hut?
There are a couple of ruined places. Some of them are completely caved in. One of them looks like it may have at one point been a Pizza Hut. But it's like completely caved in.
Okay.
However, there is an Orange Julius that looks like you could actually get behind the counter and rummage. And there is another place called Pretzel Heaven that also looks like it's in pretty good shape.
Pretzel Heaven.
Cord goes to Pretzel Heaven. So you wander into Pretzel Heaven.
Pretzel Heaven.
I'm writing that down for myself.
And you find... you rummage, so you're rummaging with the purpose of rummaging around for food, I assume.
I mean, I just searched.
Yeah. A lot of the pretzels are moldy and disgusting of what's left. Some of them are half-eaten by animals. There is some prepackaged stuff, specifically it looks like dipping sauces, that seems like it's so loaded with preservatives and still sealed that they're totally still usable. And you find this.
Man.
Who goes to the...
Secret dipping sauce.
Who goes
Magic item. Dip. What?
Who goes to the what?
Who goes to Orange Julius?
Yeah, who goes to Orange Julius?
I love
EP is like... He sees you grab that dipping sauce, and he's excited. He's excited about that dipping saut.
I look at EP and I'm like, yeah, we're gonna get in on this.
He turns to you, Todd, and he's like, "Gosh darn it, Todd! Why couldn't you get that dipping sauce first?"
I know. Quorne's getting all the goodies. I'm not doing well today, EP. I'm really sorry.
Quorne will share.
Hear that?
Maybe there's something tasty at that Orange Julius. But yeah, so
Check it out.
Just checking out the Orange Julius.
Yeah.
No, I knew that you were already heading over
Yeah,
there.
I mean, I'll also head over there.
It's fine. You can find whatever's at Orange Julius.
I mean, we can both find something.
There's still so much to explore.
You go to the Orange Julius. You guys both are rooting through, and it seems like they have these big canisters of the different mixes that are like pre-done, and most of them are like cracked open and like the mix is drained out and long since rotted away. But there are two that are not broken. And it looks like they have some stuff inside them that you could like squeeze out into like potion bottles or something for some drinks. So you find the mango pineapple Julius is still functional, and the triple berry Julius is still functional. Who wants to... Oh, it also looks like there's enough, because you can like sort of see through the plastic of the containers they're in. And the... let me check here. The triple berry Julius looks like it has 3 potion vials worth, and the mango pineapple Julius looks like it only has 1. So who wants to grab what?
I don't have any vials.
Oh, let's say you could probably find some there.
Okay,
so
I was gonna say.
you're gonna be okay.
I've
Cool.
got plenty of vials. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a flavor preference?
I really like pineapples. Take mango pineapple and you can have the 3 triple berry.
Okay.
Okay. Pass this down to Bettania.
Nice.
And you have this, so you have 3 of them.
All right.
Actually, wait, give me that back real quick, and I'll mark down on it, because I can have it work like the way the dipping sauce thing works, where you mark down how many uses.
This heals quite a bit.
Really?
2d8 plus 4.
Oh, lordy.
Yeah. On your next turn, you add a d4 to any attack roll, saving throw, or skill check.
That's why there's only 1.
Damn.
It would be nice if there were 3.
How's the triple berry?
It's pretty cool. Can we share this?
Yeah, I mean, that one, because there's
Yeah.
3 vials of that, so you can share it.
Whoa. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3.
Oh, whoa!
Yeah.
That's really good.
Not bad.
Spell slots.
That's because
yes.
Orange Julius stuff is really good.
Yeah.
Good thing we
Yeah.
all use spells.
I'm glad
I
you
know,
checked
that's
out.
why
Can we make a meal where we like use each
Well, I
thing
have-
once, but like
Oh, the dipping sauce also won't work with the Orange Julius stuff, because they're not a food, they're a drink.
I have 3 of these.
That's
So
awesome.
you can split them between the party
Yeah.
if you want.
yeah.
I will gladly split them with you guys.
I mean, I also have 3 of these.
Oh, so you'll notice on these item cards, there's the little boxes for stuff. So the idea is you can use pencil to check off when you use it. And then we'll know.
Nice.
The dip can't, I mean, the dip can be shared when you're all hanging out eating, but you can't split it into like multiple jars. It is 1 jar of dip.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's okay. That was my question. It's
Yeah.
like, can we
And
just
the
like
uses
make a
here
meal
is like
and
I have
share,
3 of
what
them, right?
use of
Yes.
the dinner?
Okay.
Now you have to double dip into.
Because I was going to make 3 cards, but then I got lazy.
What I'll do is I'll leave it.
So yeah, Triple Berry Julius restores 1d3 spell slots when you drink a vial of it.
It's not
Nice.
bad.
And the Mango Pineapple restores, what was it?
2d8 plus 4.
HP.
That's really nice.
It's a really hefty healing potion.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Okay.
Oof, be careful there.
Games is kicking things.
So we've got but that's all that's salvageable in the upper floor food area.
All
right.
You guys just want to go to Toys are we?
I do.
Check out some sweet toys.
I do know that there's stuff.
We gotta go back past Max at some point.
Yeah, so let's see what we can...
We gotta make sure that nothing wonky happens then.
Yeah. So
Probably prepare.
Yeah.
okay. You go into Toys R We. It goes back farther than you'd think it would. So this is a big sort of a big toy store. It's got really high ceilings, and the toy shelves go up really high.
Nice.
A lot of the stuff is just plastic crap. It's fallen apart. It's really dirty. There's certain sections of the wall that have like caved in. There's like a couple of the big shelves that have like tipped over. But there's still plenty of room to move around. And almost immediately, EP's hair stands on end.
Oh, no.
And he turns to you, Todd, and he's like, "Oh no, Todd, there's a disturbance in the force, so to speak. There's something about this place that don't feel right."
EP's feeling freaky, guys.
Freaky.
In a bad way.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic and
Sure.
see if it's a magic thing. Oh, yeah. That's an 18.
You actually don't roll for Detect Magic. You just
Oh,
cast
I
it.
don't know.
Isn't it a cantrip?
God.
No, it's not cantrip.
It's not a cantrip.
No, it's not. It's like
do
a level
you
1.
cast it with a spell slot or as a ritual?
You can cast it as a ritual.
Oh, I do
Well,
want to...
casting as a ritual takes 10 minutes. So that's for narrative purposes. Which way you go?
That's a very good question. I think I'll just cast it not as ritual.
Okay, so mark off the spell slot.
Bam.
And, you sense... Let's see. You don't sense any spell auras or anything around here. Mm-hmm. But there is some sort of strange kind of like... There's sort of like a fuzziness, like a strange magical disturbance in the air that may be caused by a creature of some sort. But there's definitely, there don't seem to be any, no magical traps or like enchantments or anything like that.
Okay. There's something in here, but there's no spells. Everybody.
Like,
There's something creepy in here, but there aren't any traps, magic traps.
let's look around.
Yeah.
I guess so. Let's start checking it out.
Tread lightly, though.
Investigation.
Investigation!
Mm-hmm.
Everyone who wants to roll investigation, please roll it.
God, that you rolled.
Wish I hadn't wasted
a
that
little bit.
15.
I rolled an 8.
13.
Nice.
Oh, 0 intelligence. So,
I'm done.
5. Oh, 13?
Man, that's sad. Yeah.
Gosh. Okay. You guys are looking around. You find... actually, Todd, you find something pretty cool. You're looking through stuff and you find a toy that is not completely wrecked and destroyed.
What is it?
Ooh.
It is a squirt gun.
Oh, cool.
Find it in here.
Can we put
There
Orange
it is.
Julius in the squirt gun?
Oh, that would actually read the item. Feel free to read it out loud for our listeners.
It's a ranged weapon. It's a super soaker.
Yeah.
30, 60 feet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, all ranged weapons have the regular
right,
increment, and then the one where you can throw that far, but there's a disadvantage.
Okay. You can load a potion into this item to be able to fire it at a target like a ranged weapon attack. Oh. After shot, the potion is expended.
So basically, the way that works is
But you'd have to shoot it into somebody's mouth.
You probably have to shoot the orange Julius into somebody's mouth, but if it was like a healing potion...
Or an alchemist fire.
Or an alchemist fire, you can do
Or
alchemist fire.
holy water.
Or holy water. The problem is that so if it's like one alchemist fire or one vial of holy water, the way they work when you throw them at something is they do, however much damage or whatever they're gonna do, and then that's the whole potion. So similarly, when you load it into the super soaker, you use your action to blast something with it, and then you're out of potion until you reload it. I guess you could fire Orange Julius at someone if they open their mouth. It would be a really hard roll to hit, but you could do it.
Nice.
Cool.
That's really exciting.
But that seems to still totally work.
Holy water is a good idea, though.
Holy water is a good idea.
You guys are in there, and Bettania, you think you hear something?
Do I? That's great.
You hear like little scampering.
Oh, hell no.
Tiny feet.
Tiny feet?
You look over in that direction?
Yeah. Quorne, is that you?
There is a rack of really creepy looking child dolls that they look like little boys, and they have suspenders on.
No.
And when you heard the scare of your tiny feet, you see that you hear as if something's been pushed a little bit, and there's there's only like half of them are on there because a bunch of them have fallen apart and stuff. But as if something ran past there and bumped into something. Mm-hmm. The other thing that you find, actually, Quorne, I'll give it to you. Because you guys have all split up for this. You venture towards the back of the store. You actually find a doorway that has writing on it that says service staircase.
Coming to investigate toys was such a good idea.
Was it though?
Yeah, boy.
It's good from where you are.
Gonna be a dud.
I think.
Boy.
But now it's buttered all up.
Yeah.
No,
It's got real buttery.
It's gonna get super buttery in just a second.
So buttery.
Okay, so we're all split up.
We're all
Split up.
Maximums.
I can't see in the dark.
Oh yeah, you can't see in the dark.
0% sodium.
I'm gonna go head towards the light.
It's real spooky. You're hearing more movement. EP sort of is looking around as you're hefting up the super soaker, being like, "Oh, look at this! This is great." Yeah. EP looks around and he's like, "Well, Todd, I think we're not alone here. I think there's some sort of maybe malignant spirits or something. I'm very worried." And
you're with me again, or
I'm going back to you.
You see a faint sort of bluish light sort of drifting over in between the racks.
How far away?
Not too far. Like 20 feet. What do you do?
I'm gonna try and find everybody else.
Okay, you guys are all trying to reconvene back towards maybe the center of the store or something, cashier's desk, some sort of place that you know to look. And as you're doing that, let's see who's it gonna happen to. Lizzy.
Yep.
You're walking past this rack of toys, and
do the eyes start to follow me? Oh no!
No, the eyes don't start to follow you, but you see this sort of blue, this weird sort of ghostly presence.
Nope.
Sort of swoops over one of the racks and past you and goes directly into one of those, what would it be? Probably like an action figure that's on the rack. It goes into that, and then the action figure sort of jerks around and just busts out of its packaging, and it's like this little soldier guy. And he picks up his plastic weapon, and he's like, "Hey, you don't belong here, cadet." And he hefts the gun his little fake AK-47 at you, and he's 6 inches tall.
Yeah.
And he steps over to you, and he's like, This is our final resting place, soldier. Get going, get out of here." And then he pulls the trigger, and nothing happens because it's a piece of plastic. But he's like, "Oh, he sort of throws that to the side, and he's like, "I don't know, maybe. Hey, does Did anyone inhabit a toy that's actually threatening?
Oh no.
And you hear, don't worry, Marv, I gotcha. And just from around the corner, you see one of those little boy dolls with the suspenders and the red hair.
Yep.
Just walking up, and he grabs a jump rope off of one of the racks, just pulls it taut. And he's like, I think these flesh bags need to be taught a lesson. Let's play.
Let's not.
Have we reconvened at this point, or?
At this point, you two have gotten back together, and Lizzy is probably blitzing in your direction, I assume.
Yeah, I'm just yelling the whole guy. I'm just yelling. It's a Chucky army. It's done.
It's Chucky army.
It's Chucky army. Or I'm yelling something that's not Chucky.
Maybe Chucky.
I don't know. I don't know if Chucky exists in this world, but it exists
Might be called
fully
Charles
in my
or-
mind.
Charles. You guys all reconvene, and you start to see more of these toys coming to life. What do you do? You're all
we gotta get
together
out
in
You
one
just want
place.
a piece.
Yes.
Yeah, let's find that.
Let's run.
That sounds great.
Okay.
Let's run.
You guys want... So you're all blitzing for it.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of the... At this point, you see a lot more of the toys coming sort of like out of the woodwork at you. And a lot of them are much smaller, like that action figure, and they can't really keep pace with you as you're running.
Yeah.
But there are a couple that are managing to, specifically the creepy Chucky doll.
Yep.
And you see as he's running after you, just like whipping around the jump rope, he's like, "Come on, friends, let's play forever." And he's running after you, and he seems to be gaining. What do you do? You're almost to the service staircase.
Just go. Keep going for it.
I'm probably okay.
You think that, like Todd's going to be able to easily make it. Quorne, you're not going to be able to make it because you're wearing that big old armor.
And you're
That is
so
true.
little.
And you're so little.
I am so.
This guy's like practically your size, so he seems like he's going to catch up with you. By the time you guys get to this door, this little Chucky doll is going to be able to catch up to you.
Oh no.
Quorne, at least you. The rest of you can probably get there in time.
Do we notice that this is happening?
You see Quorne
Really?
on his tiny little legs with his big old armor, and he's lagging behind just enough that this creepy doll is like catching up to him.
So can I?
And behind that doll, like 20
Can I
paces,
try-
is just a bunch of other toys that
Can
are
I try
starting to...
rolling athletics?
Oh, yes. Try athletics.
Okay.
See if you can just power through.
Oh.
That's not very good. It's a 7.
That you do not power through.
No, I don't.
Can I try a thing?
Sure. What do you want to do?
I'm like, since we're booking it, and I'm probably a good, since I have like an additional 5 feet of speed. What do you got?
Damn.
No, Todd, what do you
Okay,
do?
I was gonna, since as soon as I get to the door, I was gonna see if I could like put down my scimitar so there's still light,
Sure.
and
You drop it.
yeah, just drop it and pull out my bow and cast ensnaring strike.
Oh, okay.
Hit this doll.
Sure. Or hit what?
Hit the doll that's chasing. It.
Oh, okay.
That's
sorry.
gonna catch him.
Yeah, roll to hit.
Sure. 9.
9.
It's not working out.
No, you...
Not a good day for me.
Yeah, man, you're rolling really bad. The arrow shoots past the doll's head. It's all spiky and thorny, and it just shoots past and like grazes the side of the doll's head. That makes it like go back, and then the head slowly turns back around, and there's just a big chunk taken out of it. You can see like some of the exposed eyeball. And he's like, "Come on, that's not how we play." And then he's going to whip the jump rope at you, Quorne.
Okay.
But he misses. Luckily, you're
Okay.
able to. He
Did it slow him down at all? No.
the arrow.
hit?
No,
Okay.
because it did not hit.
Can I? Oh, you've got a thing.
He's got something.
Now what are you
I've
gonna
got the grabber. I can use it as a grappling hook.
do? You can.
I'm just gonna
Yes.
be like, I'm running. I just like grab, and I'm just gonna shoot it at the wall and pull myself
Towards the door.
through the door.
That is a perfectly acceptable use of the grabber. Also take 1 point of inspiration for doing that.
Oh, awesome!
So you aim at the doorway and shoot the grabber at it. It
That one doesn't
latches
work.
in. and then you press the button and it just pulls you forward to where your two party members are, gaining you just enough distance that you're able to get ahead of these creatures. So now, I assume you guys throw open the door.
Yeah,
Yes.
grab the scimitar and go through.
Okay, you throw open the door. The staircase is collapsed. No, I'm just kidding. You throw open the door. That'd be a horrible twist.
That'd
would
be
pretty
great.
good.
No, there's
The
a
actual way to get downstairs is you go into the food court behind the Orange Julius. If you get a nat 20 on your investigation,
that's the only way.
you find
No.
a secret button that opens up
That'd
a
be so
portal
mean.
to another dimension.
No,
Then
what
there's a whole
happens is,
adventure in that dimension,
Anyway,
and finally brings you downstairs.
you're able to get to get there, and you can I assume you close the door behind you. Do you want to barricade it in any way?
Yeah, I don't know with
Let's
what.
do it.
There's the staircase is one of those metal sort of square downward staircases. There isn't really anything in here. There's like a fire extinguisher.
Let's just run down the stairs.
Yeah, let's just jump down get down.
Yeah, just gonna be like
Yeah,
jumping,
they
like,
said something
running.
about it being their final
Yeah, I don't
resting
think they're
place.
trying
I
to
don't want.
leave.
Okay.
I don't think they want to leave.
Sure.
Maybe they just want us to leave.
Yeah.
You as you run down, you hear a little bit of commotion up above, but you don't even pay attention. You just run and run through the door to the next place, whip it open, and that's where we're going to end today's session.
Of course.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
So, thanks for watching Session 4, Season 2 of Dank Dungeons. Will our heroes be able to survive the continuing trials and spooky tribulations of the Eastfield Shopping Center? Find out next time on Dank Dungeons.